क्या काम है
हाँ इसमें चेंज कर सकते हैं, चेंज कर सकते
मैं तो सॉफ्ट है, हाँ तो मतलब सॉफ्ट हो जाएगा, बट वी वर एक्सपेक्टिंग कि अंडर
10-15-20 मिनट की डायरेक्टर सर ही बोलना
है, फिर चेयरमैन सर का बोलेगा हमारे इवन बॉडी पकड़ाना, बॉटल व्हाट्स योर नेम? समीर। दीक्षी कर लिया, दीक्षी हो गया। और बच्चे चले जाओ ना यार, खुशी चले जा वीडियो बाइक पर।
अभी तो दिन छोड़ में दूसरी हुई बस लिंक शेयर हो गया काम को
इसको भेजा था भगवान ने बैठ जाओ भाई, तुम बैठ जाओ।
तो वहीं चले
सब निकल जाएंगे, सब निकल जाएंगे। बच्चे दिल्ली से निकल के गए थे,
मैं आपकी मेरे फाइल में यही रखूँ।
आपका इवेंट
वो बाहर कर लेंगे, लेकिन एक बार आप पिक्चर ऐसे कर लिया
मैं कर लूँगा। जब बाहर चाहिए ये क्या है? इसका फेस अच्छा है। ये क्या है? किसकी फाइल है?
अरे इनकी कॉन्वर्सेशन फाइल के ग्रुप में नीचे कहाँ यहाँ पे मैं देना फाइल
कौन सा क्लास था? देखेंगे फिर भी। टाइम क्या था?
5:30 बजे।
Students, please ensure that your mobiles are on switched off mode. That's point A. Point B, please ensure professional decorum. It's just going to be a matter of 1 more hour here, and you are going to be convocated for your entire life. So hold on to your patience and decorum. That's very important. We are going to have esteemed dignitaries here on the dais, including Chairman Sir. So please ensure that your decorum is in place. Last but not the least, please ensure that you're seated roll number wise and you respect the guest, and please ensure that one student, once he steps down, before he or she steps down, please ensure you are ready here. ARCR to ensure again. Most importantly, we are going to capture you for our digital marketing purposes as well. Please ensure, and you can volunteer as well, a few of you who are accessible and are also going to tag us back. So you are going to repost that post onto LinkedIn and you are going to make it viral onto YouTube so that you also fetch more views. So that's exactly how the digital marketing mechanism works. So please ensure that you are lending a helping hand now that you're leaving it for good, the entire campus and your journey behind. I'm sure you've created many memories here, but please ensure you're doing your last bit here. So we would need again a lot of 10 students who can support us into digital marketing. Any of your hands going up for the same? Oh, come on, I expected almost all of you. Nishika Kanak, can we expect from you to begin with? Okay, so right from freshers to farewell, Nishika, you've been rocking the stage. So do ensure you give that video bite post the entire conversation ceremony. I need 8 more. 8 more. Can we have the toppers lending a helping hand? Ananya, Sujata, Neha, Amit. Okay, I hope you remember that you are supposed to rise when the guest is here. So in next 5 minutes we can expect that. No, you have, yes. Till the point they sit, please do not sit.
या सिर्फ ना कैंडिड पिक्चर्स के लिए पोज करते हैं नेक्स्ट कैफे वगैरह, ताकि हम अपने मतलब ब्रोशर को दोबारा से बना
आफ्टर इवेंट
आफ्टर द इवेंट, मतलब ऐसे जैसे नेक्स्ट कैफे में चाय वो क्या होता है
कैफेटेरिया की तरफ ले लेंगे।
हाँ कैफेटेरिया और कोई जगह हो सकती है,
देख लेंगे नीचे
लाइब्रेरी।
हाँ वो जो लगा है वो वापस हो जाएगा। हमें कितने टाइम
बस सर ये 1 बजे तक है हार्डली, 100 बच्चों के करीब है बस इनकी बस ये छोटे उसके बस इसमें डायरेक्टर
तो हो ही जाएगा। कैमरा टेढ़ा तुम्हारा आ रहा है, बोल रहा है कुछ है, ठीक कर दो। हेलो, हम यही है, टेढ़ा दिख रहा है।
नहीं टेढ़ा तो सर यही होगा, इस पी में ही दिखाना स्टूडेंट्स बच्चा सब आएगा।
अच्छा, यूट्यूब पे टेढ़ा आ रहा है, तिरछा लगाया है क्या?
तिरछा ही लगा दिया।
मुझे तो पता नहीं यार, थोड़ा सा यही बोल रहे
फिर बीच बीच में आएंगे ना सर, फिर ये मैम नहीं आएंगे बोल रहे
आता नहीं यार। ठीक है, तुम अपना करो ना, इसके लिए नहीं तो भजन करना, मैं मेरे बस करना है, तुमको जो करना कर ले, ले ईमेल आईडी सब करो। वो क्या बोला, बोले टाइम लगता है भाई, ये प्रेशर बना ले लो मैडम, काफ़ी प्रेशर बना लो, हमको तो प्रेशर बना
कब तक शुरू? खुशी एक बार मैसेज आते ग्रुप पे अबाउट टू स्टार्ट और टू कम इन। कैप्चर अब भरा हुआ है, पहले तो खाली था।
Students, may I request you to please maintain the decorum. We are about to start in a minute. Some YouTube live. I hope your mobiles are on silent mode. Sumit, may I request you to please wear the robe? You are the only odd one out in the entire auditorium. Please ensure that you're not talking. Students, may I request you to all please rise. You may please be seated. A very good morning to all of you. On behalf of Jagannath International Management School, Kalkaji, I welcome you all to the 17th Annual Convocation Ceremony of the PGDM and PGDM ID Batch 2022-2024. I take this opportunity to welcome our Chief Guest, IAS Dr. Angel Bhati Chauhan, Honorable Deputy Commissioner, MCD, Government of NCT of Delhi. I also welcome Dr. Amit Gupta, Chairman GIMS, Dr. Anuj Verma, Director GIMS Kalkaji, faculty members, students, our distinguished guests, and parents who are connected with us on the live mode from YouTube. Before we begin with the proceedings, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our distinguished chief guest to you all. Dr. Angel Bhati Chauhan, IAS Honorable Deputy Commissioner, MCD Delhi, is a 2014 batch IAS officer from the Arunachal Pradesh, Goa, Mizoram Union Territories cadre. She has served in various key administrative roles throughout her career. Dr. Chauhan's leadership is well regarded, especially in urban administration and local governance, where she has been involved in key decision-making processes and initiatives aimed at improving civic services in Delhi. Her work often includes interactions with resident welfare associations and local community leaders to address public grievances and enhance service delivery in the city. I would now request Dr. Amit Gupta, Chairman GIMS, to kindly welcome our chief guest, Dr. Angel Bhati Chauhan, Honorable Deputy Commissioner, MCD Delhi, with the Green Initiative. May I request students to kindly accompany this Green Initiative welcome with a huge round of applause. Well, the positive energy from your hands should be coming up. I would request our Director, Sir, Dr. Anuj Verma, to extend a warm welcome to our Chairman, Sir, Dr. Amit Gupta, with the Green Initiative. Can we have the energy from your hands coming up? auspicious session today, we would like to invoke the blessings of Goddess Saraswati on this important occasion to guide us through the proceedings. I would now request our chief guest to kindly light the ceremonial lamp and also request Dr. Amit Gupta, Chairman GIMS, and the Director to kindly accompany her. May I request the student fraternity to please rise. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I would now request Dr. Amit Gupta, Chairman GIMS, to kindly declare the convocation open.
I declare the convocation open.
Thank you so much, sir. May I now request Dr. Anuj Verma, Director GIMS Kalkaji, to present the annual report. But before I request, sir, I also take this opportunity to introduce our esteemed director to you all. Professor Anuj Verma is a doctorate in finance with an MBA. Sir has over 27 years of teaching, training and consulting experience. An avid reader and tracker of capital markets, he has conducted numerous workshops in different fields such as e-finance, wealth management, derivatives, mutual funds, among many more. Dr. Verma has developed an interesting capital market game and has also developed modules such as Finance for Non-Finance Managers, which has benefited numerous corporate executives from organizations such as GAIL, NHPC, Par Finance Corporation, Drug Green Par Corporation Bhutan, Tata Motors, to name a few. Dr. Verma has also authored 3 books, and his book on wealth management is prescribed as a text in most of the B schools. Prior to joining as director, Professor Verma was professor in the area of accounting and finance with Lal Bahadur Shastri Institute of Management, Delhi. With this, may I call upon Sir to please present to the August gathering the annual report of the campus.
Good morning, all of you. Just before coming to this auditorium, we were discussing that, and Chairman said that let's have this whole session of the convocation in Hindi, because I think we are more now, we are celebrating the India as a true sense. So I will not read my report in Hindi because it would be difficult right now, but I'll start with Hindi. And it was a wonderful couplet of Gulzar I just saw a few days back, and it correlates with all of us, is that अच्छे दिनों की तलाश में जिंदगी गुजर गई और फिर पता चला कि जो गुजर गए वही अच्छे दिन थे. So I think we all have a habit of looking towards future, and in that future we destroy our present. When you were in college, you were always thinking, when we are going to be placed, the world would be great. But now all of you must be missing those days of college. True? Yes. Great. So with this, a very good morning to all of you once again, and Honorable Chairman, Sir Dr. Amit Gupta, Chief Guest for the day, IAS Dr. Angel Bhati Chauhan, Honorable Deputy Commissioner MCD, Government of NCT, other distinguished guests, faculty members and graduating students. I extend a very warm welcome to all of you on this auspicious and day of your life, the 17th annual convocation of PGDM and PGDM IB, GIMS Kalkaji. Now today, as you step out into this world beyond these walls, you are equipped with the power to effect change, to make a difference in your chosen fields and to contribute meaningfully to society. With your education comes a responsibility to use your skills for the improvement of humanity, to innovate and create and to uphold the values that you have imbibed during your lifetime. And obviously during the 2 years you spent it here. Remember that the journey doesn't end here. In fact, it's just a beginning. These words can go on, but something which I going to add here is that, which I have not written, is that I have a very, very emotional connect with your batch. You know why? Because we joined the institute together. So I think your batch will always remain very, very connected to me and emotionally connected to me. Obviously all batches are connected, but that emotional connect would always be there. So whatever I'm going to speak today is straight from the heart, not from here. So remember that the journey is just in beginning, and your education has provided you with a strong foundation, but now it's your turn to build upon it. Embrace change and uncertainty, for they are the breeding grounds of growth and innovation. Don't be afraid to take risk, for it's often through failure that we learn the most profound lessons. Stay curious and open-minded, as the world is evolving at an unprecedented pace, and the solution of tomorrow might require a departure from the norms of today. During the last 1 year, our institute has grown by leaps and bounds. In fact, you have witnessed that change and that growth. We have been ranked among, our rankings have been growing year on year, and we have been ranked as A++ by the Business India, and one of the 15 best B schools in the North Zone by the Times of India. So these are just a few rankings, but these rankings are not because of these rankings or these institutions which have given us ranking. These all rankings are because of your accolades, because of your hard work, your and faculty's hard work, which has culminated into this growth of the institution. So I think for this you all need a great round of applause, and may all the batches keep on doing like this, and your alma mater gyms keep on reaching new heights. We have been accredited by, you all know that we have been accredited by NBA, and we were re-accredited last year by NBA, and the international accreditations, SACs, we have already been accredited, and the new accreditation cycle is again on, and we are working towards that. We have become the member of a prestigious accreditation body called AACSB, and you will be happy to know that we all are working towards that, and sooner or later I think we'll be on the accreditation of AACSB also. Just to share some glimpse of the placements which is happening in our institute, madam, you will be glad to know that GIMS has a good placement record with almost 93% students getting well placed with an average salary of almost 10 lakhs. The companies which have been coming to our campus with a repute, like we have Deloitte, we have been BlackRock, and just to name few. Then I think in terms of events, I think GIMS as an institution believes in that the classroom education is not only builds up your career and builds up your personality, but it has to be an overall development, and that can only happen if we have round and round activities inside the classroom and outside the classroom. So we have been organizing curricular as well as co-curricular activities. We have been organizing wonderful festivals. This time the festival happened in the Bharat Mandapam. Then we have been organizing an international conference regularly, and this year in 2024 we had organized the 19th International Conference on Transformation, Incorporating People, Technology and the Environment for Building Sustainable Business Organizations. And we are happy to share with you, ma'am, that almost delegates from 15 different countries participated in that conference, and there were almost 50 plus research papers which were presented in that conference. Then we have been organizing a lot of seminars. One prestigious seminar what we every year organized is with FIO, that is Federation of Indian Export Organizations. And along with that, we have been doing wonderful globalization summit and conference, where this time we had the topic of the new export and import promotion policy, which was discussed. Then we had a lot of tie-ups internationally. One of the tie-up is with DCCU Romania. Along with them, we have been organizing 2 roundtable conferences. This time the last roundtable was organized on the application of new technologies to create effective teaching learning environment. Then, ma'am, alumni is a great backbone of the institution. No institution can grow without the alumni, and it is my privilege to share with you that we have a strong alumni base. Across gyms is almost 20,000, and within gyms Kalkaji it is almost 2,500 plus. So now these 130 are going to add it to that, and they have been very active. The institution as well as the alumni both are active, and we have been regularly organizing their sessions for mentoring the new students for the corporate, preparing for them for corporate world. We have been organizing alumni meet. We just had an alumni dinner for the distinguished alumni in the month of March. That was happened. Then we have been working a lot of things with the corporate world. We have been doing a lot of activities for the corporate as well, for the executives of the corporate, because this learning is a 360-degree learning, and our faculty is involved in a lot of MDPs and workshops to be delivered for the corporate world. We have done MDP on soft skill with quite a few organizations. Then we had I was just discussing with you over a few minutes back that we just ended up with a MDP with GAIL, Gas Authority of India Limited, on hedging techniques. So, and some of our faculty has been involved into extensive research. I am happy to share with you that almost 30 plus papers were published in the last 1 year by our faculty in eminent journals, prestigious journals across the globe, which was Scopus listed. And some of our faculty members have I think brought a lot of accolades to the institute. Just to name few, Professor Navneet Kera, Dr. Anju Shukla, Dr. Jyoti, they have published papers in Scopus, and Dr. Anju Shukla has also been awarded by the industry for unparalleled achievement. So I think overall our faculty is doing a bit to keep the pace with the industry, so that learning from the industry can be disseminated to the students, so that they are more ready for the corporate world. Another good thing what GIMS is always been doing that is that we are very socially sensitive, and in that we are very, very concerned about our society at large. And GIMS per se, with the help of our students and faculty members, is doing a lot of activities for the society. And to name a few, we have been organizing blood donation camp. We have just, our chairman has been very courteous to announce a 1 lakh donation to there's a nearby blind school. So they have, we just donated 1 lakh rupees for some of the civil work to be done in their premises. And then there has been distribution of winter clothes, distribution of blankets being done in the winter season, which I think is not only because of the institution, but students have been actively participating in that, and I really appreciate your effort in doing this wonderful work for society. And I hope you continue with the same work as you grow in life. You go to the corporate world, but then you should not forget that you have to be a responsible citizen, and you need to be working towards a great society, which we all are part of it. So I think for that we all need an applaud for all of us. Now in the end, I also say that as your alma mater, we will love to welcome you back again. We as an institution celebrate knowledge and really appreciate alumni getting back to the campus. Let me tell you that we have had several guest lectures, and we are going to welcome you with the open arms whenever you would like to come and contribute something to the growth of this institution. Now, in the end, on behalf of our Honorable Chairman and the board and all our faculty and staff, I would like to congratulate you and your parents, especially your parents, because it is your hard work, but it is their prayers which has culminated into today's day that you are worthy of getting this diploma and getting into the corporate world, becoming a responsible citizen. So I hope you don't only become a responsible manager, but you become a thorough gentleman, thorough gentle lady, and work toward the society. So with these words, I once again congratulate all of you, and thanks to our chief guest for making this to this event and giving I think she'll be distributing the degrees with her hands to you. So all the best. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for highlighting that excellence is not an act but a habit with us at GIMS Kalkaji. Very proud of each one of you to making up here. Well, now we proceed towards, and may I now request our chief guest to kindly award the prizes to our meritorious students. May I also request Chairman sir and Director sir to please accompany her. Well, the prize for the first position in order of merit from the PGDM course goes to Yashi Jain. Put your hands together. Can we hear it from the students, please? The second position has been secured by Himanshu Gupta. The third position award goes to Ananya Bansal. You open up doors of positivity by clapping up. Well, that was for PGDM, and now we move towards PGDM International Business. The prize for the first position in order of merit goes to Amit Agarwal. Well, the congratulatory moments now goes, and now please come up with the energy from your hands for the second position to Sujata Shukla. The third position award goes to Neha Sharma. Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you so much, sir. I would now request Dr. Amit Gupta, Chairman GIMS, to kindly deliver the convocation address. But before I do that, I take this opportunity to introduce our eminent Chairman sir to you all. Dr. Amit Gupta, Chairman GIMS, is a leading educationist, visionary, and a philanthropist. He has in the past 3 decades made immense contributions to the development of management and technical education in the country. Under his able stewardship, the GIMS group of institutions have made great strides and risen to the forefront of excellence in professional education. Today, GIMS is ranked amongst the top 30 business schools in the nation. Dr. Gupta has had a brilliant academic career. He is a commerce graduate from the reputed Sri Ram College of Commerce and is also an alumnus of IAFT, from where he did his master's in international business. His doctorate was awarded by the prestigious GGS IPU. Dr. Amit Gupta's vision of GIMS envisages the development of its various institutes through build-up of intellectual capital, top management vision, industrial linkages, and placement of students into veritable centers of excellence on the global educational map. Not only this, Sir is a member of many prestigious national committees, including NHRD, IMA, AIMS, among many more. He has been honored with many awards by national and international bodies such as the American Bibliographical Institute USA, International Bibliographical University Center UK, and in June last year, Dr. Amit Gupta has been awarded with Outstanding Rotarian Award for his services to humanity. With this, may I please call upon Sir to address the gathering.
Our chief guest for the day, director, faculty, and our passing out batch, our PGDM and PGDM IB students. Professor Anuj almost covered different activities, what you have witnessed over the last 2 years at GIMS. But I wanted to share some of my personal experience, and this is especially etched in my memory. I recently visited Japan, and I was fascinated by their style of living, which is called Ikigai. So Ikigai is a combination of two words, Iki and Gai. Iki means to live, and Gai means the reason. So most of us, even at 25, 30, 40, do not realize that what's the reason, what is the purpose, that why we are living. So I first of all want to suggest and advise each one of my students to develop and have a purpose in life. It is extremely important that you people know that whatever you're doing, what is the purpose, and then make sure that you admire and love what you're doing. The biggest issue is that most of us do not believe in what we're doing. Even if we are working for a company, we are working for our dad, we are working on our own, we've started a new venture, you should admire and believe in whatever you're doing. Also, what does Ikigai tell us about how do we achieve it? These days there's so much of pressure, we try to achieve a lot of things in too little span of time. But what Ikigai tells us is that you should make small improvements, take baby steps, and slowly and gradually you would realize that you'll achieve your objective in the long run. So develop very small targets, try and achieve them, and over the next 3 to 5 years you'll realize that most of you are closer to your purpose of life and in successful professional positions. But having said that, we've also realized that even Japanese society these days, they are facing loneliness, they are facing emotional issues, they are having robots. I don't know if you're aware, if you've heard, for either friendship or even they are encouraging people from other countries to come and settle there, marry and have children. So what does it really teaches us? That the Indian family value system are still the best. So value your family members, appreciate your parents, and more importantly, care for your friends. And when I say friends, I'm not talking about your hundreds of friends on your social media and Instagram. I'm talking about those 4 or 5 friends who are really there for you whenever you needed them in the past, and they would be standing next to you ever if you need them, even at 12 o'clock in the midnight. Also, we should realize that today, in fact, I'm so happy to see that most of our boys and girls are dressed in Indian attire. I think this is the first time in the history of at least GIMS Convocation that I'm seeing, and in fact today I'm also not wearing a gown. So what does it really signify? That we need to have a sense of pride in our heritage, in our history and our culture. Unless and until you have that sense of pride, you'll be never able to dominate the world. Everyone around the world today is realizing that the next 20 years belongs to our country. We have CEOs all over the world, Indian professionals are making their mark. But one thing which I still believe, we need to improve is make some global companies. Why don't we have a Google here? Why don't we have a Twitter here? Why don't we have a Tesla here? Now all these companies are being managed by CEOs. So we really encourage entrepreneurship here at GIMS, and we'll be more than happy if 20 years down the line, we invite one of you as one of the top businessmen of our country. And today it may sound, maybe we'll be just smiling that how is it possible? But everything is feasible today, and India really has plethora of opportunities in the next 20 years. Fortunately, China is not really doing all that well, but forget about our neighbors. We have to look at our own country, our own systems, and the way things are progressing. And it's not that, I am really pro current leadership, but overall the leadership what we have in our country is conducive, and if at all the government is stable for the next 5 years, 10 years, we'll really see a lot of positive changes. But how do we achieve all this success? What are the basic guru mantras? I'm not talking about so many things which we have been telling you over the last 2 years. I'm sure all of you are aware of this. Innovation, continuous learning. But one thing which I feel is the starting point is discipline, which means control over not only your body but over your mind. We don't realize, especially I would say the Z generation, anyone who's born after 2000, has a lot of challenge in controlling their emotions and mind. Because we've been tuned like that. So much of, input, information across social media. But if we know how to control our mind, which means we know that what are we going to do at which moment. That's the starting point. And if you look at all these, how many of you really read any success stories of different, not only businessmen, but different leaders? Try and get inspiration from them and see that the first or the differentiating factor amongst all leaders is discipline. Of course, you people now have been witnessing a lot of AI and technological advancements, rapid innovations, but make the best use of it. I would say ChatGPT is a wonderful thing if we know how to use it, and let it not substitute our own thought process. The problem starts when we don't think, when we stop thinking and we just immediately any task is given, okay, use ChatGPT. That would be the worst day. But try and balance it out. Both AI and human interface would continue. People are talking about, future loss of jobs because of AI, but I don't think so that's going to happen. It may substitute some of the sectors, but human mind is controlling AI. Human mind would always evolve, and we would perhaps, be much smarter, faster than any computer in this world. But all this is possible only when you continuously learn and read what is happening around you. Initially, for the first 5 years, just go all out, think about your career, slog yourself, even if you have to work for 18 hours, because you don't have any liabilities. Take as many risks as possible. Unless and until you are I would say 27, 30, you have nothing else to really bother or, think about any other liability around you. How many of you want to become businessmen? Wow, we just, very few. Yeah. So a lot of risk, a lot of challenges, but if you have the grit and the determination, I'm sure you'll be able to achieve. And at GEMS, we always encourage our students. We have our now recent tie-up with ANDC where we are encouraging a lot of investments. We've got funding of 5 crores. But so even all our alumni are invited towards, getting all these facilities. So keep in touch with your faculty. Also, believe in relationship and networking. I have seen so many people becoming CEOs and vice presidents, not purely on their talent and your, individual hard work, but also because of networking. Because you cannot work in isolation. It's always a teamwork. And if you build the right relationship and you develop the right network, you'll see your progress is much smoother. So try and, not only within your corporate world, but try and develop relationships all over and value your relationships. It should not be, temporary. It should not be for a particular assignment, but it should be permanent, where you remember your friends even 10 years and they remember you, that okay, it's a genuine relationship. Of course, Professor Anuj talked about using Hindi language. I only suggested, but then we realized that at times we are also so much used to speaking in English or bilingual as they call it these days, that it would have been difficult. But yes, agar in a whenever you get an opportunity to speak publicly in Hindi, आपको गर्व होना चाहिए, सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट वो है. So, just my best wishes to each one of you. All I can say is your faculty members are always there to support you, even 20 years from now. Whenever you need any help, come back to the college, come back to your faculty. I have a personal relationship with some of you at least. I always feel happy to see my students. Feel free, I'm there on LinkedIn, social media. Whenever you need any help, always remember GIMS as a family is there to protect you, to take care of you. And similarly, you should stand up for any need whenever your classmates ask for that. And let me, your director started with Hindi, I'll end it with something in Hindi. जिनकी मंजिल छत तक पहुंचने की होती है वो सीढ़ियां इस्तेमाल करते हैं, बट जिनकी मंजिल आसमान को छूने की होती है वो अपना रास्ता खुद चुनते हैं. प्लीज फाइंड योर ओन. थैंक यू.
Thank you so much, sir, for that stimulating address, which had been full of inspiration and wisdom. Thank you so much, sir. With this, may I now request our chief guest, Dr. Angel Bharti Chauhan, ma'am, to kindly deliver the convocation address.
Very good afternoon, everyone. As I was sitting there on the dais, two very harsh truths dawned upon me. Number one, that I'm hopefully unprepared to address you because I have very little knowledge of your domain. And secondly, that nobody wants to listen to long speeches. So I will not take very long of your time. I will restrict myself to two lessons or two advices that I have from my limited years in the field that I would like to give to all of you, or something that I would have probably given to myself when I had my convocation 12 years ago. One is for your professional field and one is for your personal field. Firstly, for your professional field. In the IAS or in the administration, our job is very rooted to the grassroots. Everyday people that we meet, I'm sure we are meeting about hundreds of people every day. And more than that, we have a daily basis interaction with politicians who are meeting about 1,000 people every day. This is a critique that I have heard from so many of my colleagues, and I have myself observed that people in management and consultancy, whenever we interact with them, there is a gap. That my first reaction to majority of the presentations is, this person has no idea what goes on in the field. This person has never spoken to a person on the ground. This person has no idea that whatever you are suggesting is probably not applicable in the Indian context or in the context of the particular city that we are working in. So professionally, I would advise all of you, because you will all be decision makers in a different capacity as I am, to identify each and every stakeholder in your decision, right up to the last man, and try and interact with as many people as possible. Not only from a networking point of view, but from the point of view of gaining actual experience on what is actually required, what is the demand, what is the bottleneck, what are the problems being faced by your predecessors, by everybody else. This interaction with the public will not happen sitting in your AC chambers. You will have to move on the ground, you will have to interact with various stakeholders, and that will enrich your decision making to a level far beyond anybody else who's not doing it. So I would also slightly differ from your chairman about slogging it out. It is very important that you're working, but please make sure that when you are working, you leave some time, some amount of mental energy reserves on yourself, so that whenever there are opportunities of further learning, for further growth, of personal development, you are able to cite them, you are able to grab them and contemplate them. Your learning is not ending today. It should go on, and the most successful people are the ones that continue their learning way beyond their academic qualifications. Now, moving on to your personal advice, I would recommend everybody should start working on something of a documentation of your journey. When we are very young, in college, in postgrad, we only look at the days ahead. And what is my goal? By 30, this is what I want to be. By 35, this is what I want to achieve. I want to be able to do this by the time I'm 40 years old. Nobody actually enjoys the journey. Nobody actually pays attention to what you're going through. If in your slogging, there are areas that are more important in your life are being left behind, please don't feel shame or fear in putting the pause button, slowing down, and making sure you enjoy every step of the journey. And once you're, say, 40, 45 years old and feeling a loss of motivation, disappointment, the fact that you will have a documentation to go back to and see how far you've come, that will be the biggest motivation for you, more than anybody else, more than any leader whose life story you will read. The fact that you will have identified in your life what your journey has been, what your obstacles have been, and you've overcome so many of them, will give you the confidence to take up whatever challenge lies in front of you. So make sure while you are progressing in your careers, you're starting in your careers, start in any form, digitally, not social media, I will not recommend that, but maybe any journal that you would like, to how you are progressing, what are your lessons, monthly, weekly, fortnightly, whichever is your choosing. And go back to it every 5 years, 10 years. The insights that you get from that will be mind-blowing. Lastly, I would want to thank the chairman and the director here for giving me this opportunity, and many congratulations to all the people who are passing out today. My best wishes for all of your future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for generously sharing these motivational words of wisdom that, yes, grow through whatever you go through, because life is going to come with some more ups and downs, maybe. Well, now we proceed towards the award of the diploma. So may I now request Dr. Navneet Kera, sir, HOD PGDM IB, to conduct the award ceremony. May I also invite Chief Guest Dr. Angel Bhati Chauhan to kindly award the diplomas to the passing out students of PGDM and PGDM IB batch 2022-2024. May I also request our Honorable Chairman, sir, and the Director to please accompany her.
PGDM Section A, Ankit Mishra. Sir, I have the honor to present before you the candidates for the postgraduate diploma in management on their having successfully completed the necessary requirements, and pray that they may be awarded the postgraduate diploma in management and international business. PGDM Section A.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a chairperson, Jagannath International Management School, New Delhi, and in recognition of your having successfully completed the necessary requirements, I confer on you the postgraduate diploma in management and charge you that in thought, word and action that you show yourselves worthy of it.
Section A students, Ankit Mishra, Ms. Deepshi, Himani Ahuja, Himanshu, Joshi Gupta, Khyati, Khyati, Komal, Mohit Kumar, Muskan Agarwal, Naz, Nikhil Khanna, Palak Jain, Priya Dua, Priyanka Thakur, Priyanshu Tiwari, Rashmi Sharma, Ravi Ranjan Gupta, Ronit, Savneet Kaur, Savneet, Shreya, Shruti Jha, Shruti Mankotia, Varun, Ankur, Atiksha Singh, Prashant Kumar, Section B students, Akshita Nigam, Anantika Arora, Ananya Bansal, Anshita, Apurv, Avinash Sharma, Diksha Sharma, Gurjot Kaur, Himanshu Gupta, Himanshu Kandyal, Kanak Sharma, Keshav Kumar, Kumari Raji Singh, Mahi Sharma, yeah, Mayank Kumar, Navneet Kumar, Nima Arya, Nishika Mathur, Pratik Rai, Preeti Gupta, Preeti Gupta, Pritesh Kumar, Ritik Dhiman, this side. Sakshi Agarwal, Shobhit Garg, Suhasini, Sanchit Gautam, Yashi Jain, Divya Sharma, Priyam Verma, Kartik Batra, Section PGDM IB, Ashi Johari, Amit Agarwal, Ankit Semwal, Anusha, Apsara Agarwal, Charu Singh, Chirag Kantiwal, Chitresh Johari, Pandey Dev Anand, Diksha Kumari,
नहीं यहीं पे बैठ जाना है,
दीक्षा
यहीं पे बैठ
कुमारी।
जाना है।
दृशिका अग्रवाल, गौरव कुमार दुबे, हरमीत सिंह सोनी, हर्षदेव चौबे, हर्षित पाराशर, हिमांशु गोयल, ओबा हसन रिजवी, इशनीत कौर, जानवी, महक मल्होत्रा, मोहम्मद हिसान जैदी, मुस्कान अग्रवाल, मुस्कान अग्रवाल, नेहा शर्मा, प्रेरणा, राहुल गोयल, साहिल
साहिल
साहिल गुप्ता, साहिल वशिष्ठ, गुप्ता, साहिल वशिष्ठ, साक्षी प्रिया, साकिब अली, सिद्धांत मिश्रा, सुजाता शुक्ला, नीलेश रंजन, सुमित राघव, and Swati Singh.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would now like to request Dr. Amit Gupta, Chairman, JINS Group of Institutions, to kindly present a memento and gift to our chief guest, Dr. Angel Bhati Chauhan, as a token of our deep appreciation. Can we have a huge round of applause, please? May I now request Dr. Anupama Sharma ma'am, HOD PGDM, to kindly present a vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. A very good afternoon to all the dignitaries and everyone present here. I feel honored to have the pleasant duty of delivering vote of thanks to this august gathering. On behalf of entire GEMS family, I extend a very hearty vote of thanks to our respected chief guest, Dr. Angel Bhati Chauhan, IS, Honorable Deputy Commissioner, MCD, Government of NCT Delhi, for gracing the occasion. We are very grateful to you, ma'am, for sparing your valuable time despite your busy schedule. With your blessings, our passing out graduates will surely touch the greater heights. A very heartfelt thanks once again. An event of this dimension would not have been possible without the support and guidance of our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Amit Gupta. Thank you very much, sir. You have always been a source of inspiration for all of us. It requires meticulous planning, execution, and an eye for details. I extend my sincere gratitude to Honorable Director, Professor Anuj Verma, whose guidance has made it possible to organize this event impeccably. Thank you, sir, for your valuable inputs and support. I'm thankful to HOD IB Dr. Namri Kera and all the faculty members for their help and support. I also would like to thank administration team for their cooperation and wonderful arrangement. I take this opportunity to thank all the volunteers and team members who are involved in coordinating and organizing the event. Thank you very much for your patience and cooperation. Congratulations to all who are conferred diplomas today on your achievement. Thank you all.
With this, may I now request our Honorable Chairman, sir, Dr. Amit Gupta, to kindly declare the convocation closed.
I declare the convocation closed.
With this, may I now request everybody to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you, everyone. I now request our faculty members and students to kindly join us for a photograph session at the entrance stairs before proceeding for lunch. Thank you to each one of you. Students to kindly stay back for a section-wise picture. So be a convocation. Okay, on to the entrance, please ensure that you are getting the pictures clicked with your respective section on the ground floor.